Stephen, who's the most important player on the Dubs?
I would tell you right now, it's Klay Thompson. And the reason why is because I love what I'm seeing from Jordan Poole, even though he had a relatively pedestrian performance yesterday. But that was because Steph Curry and Klay Thompson got it going. Game 2, or rather Game 3, it was all three of them. All right, Game 1 and 2, it was Poole, and Game 2, obviously, it was Poole and Steph Curry. Klay Thompson, even though he's been getting his, he really exploded yesterday, and he was incredibly effective, and you need him to be that guy because of his experience, what he knows what to do. I loved a couple of times, Tim, you'll appreciate this. There were a couple of times where normally Golden State would launch a three, and you saw Steve Kerr yelling, and the next thing you know, they pulled it back and then gave the ball to Klay Thompson on the wing to take advantage of Morris, who's obviously relatively smaller than him. You need to see stuff like that because when you got those three going, all of Klay's the question mark because he's still getting back into his groove. Ended the season with 3 strong games, averaging about 33, and then the playoffs came. He's shown up as well. But you really, he's still not 100%, and we all know that. We expect a better version of Klay come next season. What I love about Klay right now is that we're seeing more of the old Klay from the standpoint he was pressing earlier when he first came back in the season, where he was trying to prove he was worthy of being on an all-time NBA 75 team. He was trying to prove his muscle, and he deserved it because I voted for him to be on that team. He should have been on that team. I think he's one of the top 3 greatest shooters in the history of basketball. I think he's that lethal. But the thing is, he was pressing a little bit, and he was so out to prove himself and remind people of who he was that he sort of individualized his performance to a degree, and I thought that was taken away from guys, whereas now in the playoffs, we're not seeing that. So we're seeing him be more like Klay, and we need to see more of that because Poole and Steph Curry will adjust and know how to feed off of that because I consider Poole more of a mirror of Steph Curry to some degree than a Klay Thompson. We need Klay to be Klay because he balances things out. That's why I say him. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.